In Duluth, having no snow can be bad for business.
I consider this year a reprieve of sorts, but even I am beginning to feel a little bad that I can't scrape up something.
Especially for people like Harry Welty. Welty lives at the corner of 21st and 4th, and in a normal Duluth winter, he builds giant snow sculptures in his front yard.
When Mr. Schultz died, I made a big, sad Charlie Brown and Snoopy standing by him. And when George Harrison died, I made a yellow submarine, one of the very few snow sculptures that I ever put lots of color into. Usually I just leave them white. And I had made Bill Clinton in my front yard one year when the Packers won the Super Bowl. And I built a big cardboard cheese head and I put it on top of Bill. So sometimes they're a demonstration of what's going on in the news. And usually I have lots of people that say, hey, I've got a lot of snow in my yard. Why don't you come and pick some up and bring it over, if you need some. Nobody's made that offer to me this year. If I know what I'm going to make, then I know roughly where to put the snow. And if I don't know what I'm going to make and I dump snow, then I have to move it all around. And it's quite a Herculean labor under those circumstances. I usually wait until there's a heat wave. And I always consider the Super Bowl to be a perfect time in January. We always seem to get heat waves. And when the snow is warm and sticky, it'll just go where I want it to. There's a little bunch of sticky snow, and I just say, you just go over there. And I don't have to use any mechanical work at all. I just point to the snow, and it's magic. It goes where it's supposed to go.
Building a snow sculpture is no easy feat, but Welty isn't about to put down his snow shovel.
Oh, I'm getting old. My back feels it now. I get started, and I can't stop, and I go to bed, and I think, I can't sleep. So it's kind of a blessing right now that I'm not bothering these 61-year-old bones of mine. I managed to crank something out, and until I get completely prostrate, I'll probably keep doing it.
Despite their size, the neighbors don't seem to mind.
I've often had people say, oh, I bet your neighbors are so pleased to have that in the yard. And mostly they don't mind because my neighbors all tell me that they use it as a landmark when they're having people come to their house. Oh, you go down the highway, you turn up 21st Avenue, and you turn a left when you see Bill Clinton. And so mostly I think it's quite humorous, but I tell you, if snow didn't melt in the spring, I think they'd grow tired of it.
After so many years, choosing a favorite has become difficult.
Oh, you whenever ask mothers who's their favorite, they say, no, I don't have favorites. And when you ask artists what their favorite pictures, they say, oh, the one I'm going to work on next, or the one I'm working on now. I've got a few that I've gotten a kick out of because of the public reaction to it. I don't have any particular favorite because that would be discrimination, and I don't want to do that to my babies. And unlike some years, I actually had something in mind a couple of months ago, and it's still just in my head, and it's not on my front lawn. So it would be kind of nice to have a big snowstorm before we're over with, so I can hurry and get it up. But we'll just have to wait and see what Mother Nature does.
Welty may be bummed about the lack of snow this year, but he's not the only one around town feeling the effects of the dry winter.
I mean, it's not a Minnesota winter without some snow, so I feel bad for everybody. The ski hills, the snowboarders, the people who cross-country ski. It's just not right.
From Duluth, I'm Becky Mortensen.